few news stories for you. Firstly, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has released a very positive statement about the solution for Tigray conflict. He says there is real opportunity available for the resolution of this conflict. Secondly, some Eritrean viewers contacted me. They say, Sajid, why aren't you speaking about what's happening in Epiphany celebrations? A map is being used by some participants in these celebrations in Ethiopia, which they should not use. Why aren't you speaking about that? And lastly, viewers, a video is being shared showing Eritrean soldiers training members of Amhara special forces. I did a video, I think 3 weeks ago. I did that video on Amhara Eritrea alliance. Now we have a video clip which shows the link between Amhara forces and Eritrean forces. Firstly, viewers, Antonio Guterres, UN Secretary General, a few hours ago released a statement. He says there is a real opportunity available now for the solution for Ethiopia's Tigray conflict. He released this statement after talking to Olusegun Obasanjo, African Union's mediator, who has held extensive discussions with all stakeholders in Ethiopia. Obasanjo has met with Amhara leaders. He has visited Mekelle. He has visited Afar. He is in touch with Ethiopian federal government. He has visited Kenya. He has visited the US as well. He talked to Justin Trudeau, Canadian PM, a few days ago. Obasanjo briefed Antonio Guterres a few hours ago about ongoing efforts to resolve Tigray conflict peacefully. After this briefing, UN Secretary General released the statement. If Olusegun Obasanjo and Antonio Guterres are saying that there is a real opportunity available now, it means that warring factions in Ethiopia are ready to make some concessions. They have stepped back a little from their positions. Their earlier positions were very rigid. Now it seems that they have stepped back from their position. Especially Tigray viewers. Tigray, I think, is stepping back a little. It wants talks. It is under pressure as well. So maybe that's why Antonio Guterres and Obasanjo, they are of this view now that peace could be achieved through talks in Ethiopia. A very positive statement. So far, Obasanjo has not come up with any proposal. I think we might see a proposal by Obasanjo in coming days. At least something positive, something good is being shared by mediators regarding the resolution to this conflict. Secondly, viewers, as I said earlier, some Eritrean viewers contacted me. They said, Sajid, you're not speaking on what's happening in Epiphany celebrations in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is celebrating Epiphany festival, baptism celebrations are underway. Huge gatherings have been seen across Ethiopia. Some participants are using a map in these celebrations. The map is source of controversy, which viewers pointed out. You can see the map on your screen. In this map, Eritrea is shown as part of Ethiopia. This map is the source of controversy. Eritrean viewers say that Ethiopian religious figures, Ethiopian people should not show Eritrea as part of Ethiopia. Eritrea is a sovereign, independent country now. it is not part of Ethiopia now. Their criticism is very valid. I would agree with Eritrean viewers that Ethiopian people should not show Eritrea as part of Ethiopia. But it's not that in all celebrations of Epiphany, this sort of map is being used. We have a picture from Daci. This picture is from Daci. In this picture, you can see that the map only shows Ethiopia. In this map, there is no Eritrean area shown as part of Ethiopia. So, if a few religious figures, if a few Ethiopians have used a map showing Eritrea as part of Ethiopia, it does not mean that everyone is doing that. There are some others who are not using this controversial map. But I agree that Ethiopian people who are celebrating Epiphany, they should not use the map showing Eritrea as part of Ethiopia. Lastly, viewers, several weeks ago, I did a video. I told you about military alliance between Amhara forces and Eritrean forces. I told you about some training activities. I told you that Eritrean forces were training Amhara forces in Amhara region. Now, a video has been shared by Amhara news sources in which some members of Amhara special force can be seen being trained by Eritrean soldiers. So, Eritrea is training Amhara forces. We yesterday heard from some experts, some analysts, that Eritrea was training Fano. I don't have any confirmation that Eritrea is training Fano. I have no pictures, no videos. The video which is being shared, it does not show Fano members. It shows members of Amhara Special Forces. So if Amhara Special Forces, Amhara Police Force, if they are being trained by Eritrean forces, it's not something new. In that video a few weeks ago, I pointed out this development that Amhara Eritrea military alliance is on the rise. And now it has been confirmed through this video. In the video, Eritrean soldiers can be seen training Amhara special forces. Now, people can say that Eritrea trains soldiers of other countries too. We heard about Somali soldiers being trained in Eritrea. So it's not a big deal if Eritrea is training Amhara forces. What's wrong with that? Amhara region, Ethiopian government has a right to get their soldiers trained by Eritrea or by any other country. Yes, obviously. But Eritrea has significant military presence in western Tigray too, in Humra, Volkait, Sagade as well. And some training camps are being reported too there, which is disputed territory between Tigray and Amhara. Or the video showing Eritrean soldiers training members of Amhara forces. Thank you.
Fokus.
بزي ولا بدر يجمر وين انت جمر دانيال جمر دانيال جمر